So hi, on the Noise Podcast. I'm Shane,
I'm Glory.
and we're here with.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Chris.
I'm Alec, and we are Palette Knife.
I'm gonna ask some questions to say about the upcoming album, New Game Plus. So congrats on that, by the way. How do you feel about the response to the announcement so far?
We're really good.
Yeah, pretty stoked.
Yeah, dim sum, baby.
Hell yeah,
Stereogum wrote about it, which is pretty surreal.
that's awesome.
Ooh.
Hell yeah, this record's fucking awesome.
Oh my god, yeah.
Thank you.
Of course. So is there any meaning behind the album title or cover art?
Yeah. So we wanted to call it New Game Plus because it was our sophomore album. We thought that was like a clever name because obviously when you like beat an old school video game and get to play it a second time, it's called New Game Plus, and everything's a little bit harder. And I think
Mhm.
that's how we feel about all of the music we wrote, because it is all a little bit harder to play.
Yeah.
Or maybe sonically too. We have some breakdowns and stuff.
More frames.
The album art, as always, was a collaboration between Aaron and I, and it features every character on the album art represents one of the non-interlude tracks on the record.
Okay,
Oh,
nice.
that's really sick.
Yeah, they're each like bosses.
Oh
Wanna
my
explain
god.
the frame story behind the album.
The frame story. I mean, basically, we got sucked into a video game by a rogue AI named Plus, and he's taking us through this. I don't know, this gauntlet of all these bosses that we have to defeat.
It's a boss rush.
Mhm.
Yeah, and that's
yeah.
pretty much it. It's basically Tron.
No.
Love it.
Or Spy Kids 3.
There you go.
Unbelievable.
See, I'll take that one.
The best movie,
Right? Yeah.
I've never seen it. I'm just assuming.
Wait, what?
You gotta watch that. I'll watch.
You didn't have the DVD at home with your own pairs of 3D glasses?
No,
You didn't catch it on like Nick?
no.
I can't in good conscience recommend it.
Well, I can watch
I
it.
think I can. I think I can recommend it. It's a good watch.
Is that the one with
On
the
my
thumbs?
birthday. Yes.
Well,
Wait,
no, that's the sec. That's the sec. Wait, that's all of them.
Yeah.
It's all.
Wait, they all have.
Thumbs is from the OG Spy Kids.
Mhm.
There might be a Thumb cameo. I'll give you
I
that.
think
from
so.
the
Yeah,
later
yeah.
Spy Kids, but
Okay.
It is so bad though. I went to see it in 3D at a movie theater for my birthday, and I said this is the worst birthday I've ever had.
Come on, Frodo is in it. Frodo.
Oh,
He's
in
it?
He's the guy.
Oh my god. Don't
He's
spoil
like
too
the
much for Shane.
ultra-powerful-
Yeah, I still have to watch it, guys.
Exactly. Yeah.
You gotta watch it.
Yeah. I'll watch Camp Rock if you watch Spy Kids 3.
I'll sit Sam down. We'll binge all the Spy Kids movies.
There you go. I'll take that. I'll take that.
So can you guys tell us a little bit about your writing process for this album?
as always, I bring a haggard skeleton of a song that I dug up out of my consciousness, which is basically just a few riffs crudely taped together, and then Aaron and Chris make it good. And we all kind of like work together to edit the song down and refine it, I guess. Yeah, I think we are during this record too. We tried to push ourselves to be a little bit more progressive with the songwriting. So I feel like oftentimes it's just a bunch of choruses or bridges taped together rather than like verse chorus verse chorus.
Yeah, I will also add our engineer provided like a lot of demo sessions for this one. So like we were literally having like demo sessions once a month leading up to like the actual recording, which I think helped immensely in piecing this together. Yeah.
Mhm.
And then also, we didn't have a like solid practice space, so we had another engineer friend that we would practice at his space, and those were kind of pseudo demo sessions, and that really helped us because we could just listen back to our whole entire practice and be like, oh, that worked, that didn't work, and so we were just constantly refining when we were writing this whole thing.
And then
Yeah.
after, now pass me the rock. After we did the main tracking for like the most of the album, we tracked 3 interlude tracks to kind of connect some of the songs together separately, which we all wrote after, which is I think part of the process.
Yeah, that was our first time going into the studio and writing from scratch. Like We didn't have anything. We just had kind of rough ideas of what we wanted each one to be like, but we pretty much wrote them all in what, like 36 hours.
Oh wow.
Which was pretty crazy. We got like all the main production, everything done.
Shout out to John Nichols, by the way. He produced the interludes.
Yep.
Yeah, killed it.
Amazing guy.
So when you guys were writing for this record, did the kind of idea to loosely revolve this around video games come up during the writing process, or was it when you guys were coming up with the album title and art concept?
I mean, I think it was like from the get go.
Before we even, I think maybe had one song.
I think we had written Jelly Boy. And after we wrote Jelly Boy, we were like, wow, what if we did a video game themed album? Because we all love video games. And we're like, what would it be? And then Alec came up with the idea for New Game Plus. And then we kind of wrote the lore around that, which then, everything else just kind of came together.
I remember we were talking with Joe from Take This to Heart Records, I think last summer, like right before we recorded Jelly Boy. And we were talking about like stuff like coming off the release of Ponderosa Snake House, and we were like, hey, we already know what the next record's called. And Joe's like, oh, that's cool, but let's still push this first record before we like move on to the next. And we're like, no, it's gonna be sweet, you're gonna love it.
Good. Always getting ahead of yourself. Jesus.
We like to do that.
I mean, that's fair. It's fair. So what song off this album took longest to write, and what song is everybody's personal favorite?
What took the longest to write?
Oh my god.
We put that.
Pieces of Quotients.
That was one of the first ones too, but there was so much attitude along the way.
Yeah, we put that on ice for a while because we wrote that, I want to say, shortly after we wrote Jelly Boy.
Yeah.
But like even a lot of the riffs from Quotients are things that we've kind of played with around, like even before Ponderosa Snake House, like stuff we're like, hey, we don't know what to do with this riff, let's just put it on the shelf and like think about it later. But yeah, that would probably, and that one I feel like evolved a lot during our demo sessions and really trying to like tweak it and make it more dynamic.
What's your favorite one?
Oh god.
Yeah, I know mine.
Okay.
Weekend at Tony's is an experience.
It is
And in real life, Weekend at Tony's, Weekend at Tony's is based on Alex's dad, but he's never there at Weekend at Tony's. It's just at his parents' house. It's like this pool party thing. So like that's an experience, but the song is an experience as well, just in a whole different way. But
it's a journey.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know yet.
So I have two answers. I would say Cake Bender is maybe my favorite, just because Avatar: The Last Cake Bender. Sorry, we're on like set list like nickname mode at this point for the record, but yeah, Avatar: The Last Cake Bender might be my favorite because I feel like it just kind of showcases a lot of our skills. But I have an honorary mention for the first interlude track, Death Screen, because I think it just captures a very specific mood. And it was just like cool because we wrote it all like in one session.
Nice.
That's cool.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the album Closer, and That's a Rock Fact. It's such a great, it's my favorite album that we've written. We've only written two, but I think it's pretty fucking awesome.
You can count our EP, Venmo Fender.
That's a journey too.
Banger.
And the other cool thing about Rock Fact is we wrote Rock Fact and Jelly Boy in tandem with one another, which are kind of even though Death Screen is like the first album or first song on the album, Jelly Boy is kind of like the true first song in a way. So it's weird that we wrote kind of like the bookends before we got into the middle of the record.
Build a sandwich.
With I don't know, cheese and
jelly
and all jelly.
Jesus
a sandwich
Christ.
made with jellyfish jelly.
Ew.
Oh.
Well, what you just said flows perfectly into my next question. How did the track list for the album come about? Did you guys write the opener be the opener, closer be the closer, shuffle around, see what fits? Tell us a little bit about that process.
That's all, Aaron.
How do I do it? this time. Okay, so we
Listen to the songs.
we just said we figured out the Jelly Boy, and that's a rock fact. We're gonna be the beginning and the end. But yeah, I'm trying to think.
Well, I think you use the interludes, remember, to kind of split, so that like the interludes are like they split up sections of the
So
record.
we tracked the whole entire album, and then I came up with a rough like track listing of how everything was gonna go. And then I was like, okay, I want an interlude here, and an interlude here. And then we planned those to kind of flow within that. And then I fucked up. And I forgot the order when we were in the studio session, and I mixed up some of the songs. So we just switched it to make it work, and it all worked.
Well, I'm glad it worked.
I was gonna say, yeah, glad it worked out.
Didn't flow like shit.
The record gets more rocky towards the end, which I appreciate.
Mhm.
Yep.
Which is perfect that you end with rock fact.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep. Absolutely.
It totally did that on purpose.
So would you guys be able to tell us where your headspace is at while you were creating this record?
Oh God.
Let's hear the
Well, I
deepest,
mean-
darkest secrets,
I mean,
Alec.
The truth of it is, I mean, we wrote all of it during or around like lockdown period. So
Mhm.
I think there's some commentary on lockdown. I think with the whole story behind us like being trapped in a video game. We have this little couplet on the album cover that says what is it? In simulation we reside, to slay to slay nightmares we abide. So I guess the idea there is while we're trapped in this video game simulation, all of the songs are kind of all of our worst fears and anxieties are manifesting themselves as these songs. So by slaying them, hopefully we can like wake up from the simulation and be back to normal.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
I like that. I like that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do you guys recommend your fans to listen to this album for the first time? Should they do it in the car with friends, in the dark with headphones on? Is it a workout album, party album? What do you personally recommend?
I don't know. I'm the kind of guy like start to finish, long drive. I don't know, something about the motion of you in a car, and I don't know. I immerse myself in the records on long drives, so that would be, in my opinion, the best way.
I actually really recommend playing video games while listening to this album.
Okay.
I have played quite a few Destiny sessions with this in the background, and it was great. It was a great little soundtrack because the album takes you on a journey, and you're going through a digital journey, and it's all video game themed, so it works. So yeah, that's my recommendation.
My recommendation is on 180-gram vinyl with a glass of Angel's Envy fixed neat.
And
I
Alec,
don't
where can we
have any
get
right
this
now 'cause I
vinyl?
drank it all.
Where can we
You
get the
get it
vinyl?
at takethistoheartrecords.com. Yeah, you can pre-order it,
Fuck
baby.
yeah.
Right there. You can go to Bandcamp. Do that if it's Bandcamp Friday, which still happens occasionally.
Mhm.
Yeah, we got some sick merch for sale that we all designed ourselves as well.
Nice.
So check
Love
it
to
out.
hear
Good
it.
plugs.
Good plug. Yeah.
Nice. We got our one plug in. Joe's off in the corner, like
Good job.
staring at us.
So this one should be super, super quick off the top of your heads. I want you guys to describe this album for new listeners in 3 words. 3 words each. No more, no less.
Manic.
Mhm.
Dan flashes. That's a single word.
Can you say that one more time?
Dan flashes because the patterns are so complex. It's an I think you should leave joke. Someone's
Oh.
gonna laugh. Someone watching right now or listening right now is gonna laugh.
Okay.
Crystalline.
There you go.
Glitchy,
Mhm.
visceral, immersive.
There you go. Nice.
I like that.
Okay, Hellbent,
Yeah.
Mhm.
terraforming,
Okay.
and ambiguous.
There you go.
Use some
Okay.
big fucking words over there.
Killed it.
That was good. Good job, guys.
So in that same train of thought, is there a certain feeling or emotion you want listeners to have while going through the album?
feel like, I mean, I feel like, yeah, from start to finish. I mean, I just feel like I just feel like growth. Like you hear growth in the band, you hear growth in the lyrics, and then you feel growth just in like as a as the album's concept. I feel like.
Happiness. I feel like, the only thing that you can do at the end of this album is just smile by the end of it. I think there's
Aw.
a lot. It's probably some of our happiest riffs that we've had, and yeah, I just want people to feel happy and good when they listen to this thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I want people to feel that feeling when you're watching a movie and like at the very end, like the bad guy's about to win, and then like someone does something really awesome and unexpected, and then like the good guys are like now winning. I want that feeling. You just like want to get out of your like seat and cheer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly what I want.
Oh yeah.
Perfect. So what is everybody's favorite memory that you guys made while creating this album?
Oh.
Mhm.
What's the Coffee Vault? I've never even been to Coffee Vault. You guys always go to Coffee Vault when I'm tracking guitars, and I still have yet to go.
Jeff always makes you espressos. Yeah, we would bring you something.
They do. They bring me Cracker Barrel.
Oh,
Oh, are you a Cracker Barrel hater?
I've never been. So yes.
It's such a guilty pleasure,
Yeah.
especially if you go there and sit down and hang out in the weird sort of fake general store, and then you play the little triangle pig game. It's great.
Oh my god.
It's all about the pig game.
It's a cult.
I mean, it seems like it. Yeah.
Oh God.
I think my favorite memory. Okay, you go first. I'm not good at this.
I just thought of it. So John Nichols, who did the interludes, he also did a lot of like keyboard parts in some of the songs. And I think that day when he came and we all were just kind of like seeing what he would do, and then Alec would jump in, and like that was just such a cool collaborative experience for sure.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't know.
You just hot potato this to me,
Right?
I think my favorite part of the record was like anytime going to the demo sessions and getting to just like try random shit out until we kind of like nailed a arrangement that we were happy with. I think that's my favorite part.
Nice.
The writing process is always the most fun because like before the song like crystallizes and it's just like this amorphous thing that you can play with, that's like the best part of the writing process.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right, you gotta order.
I gotta. Okay. I'll take 1 cheeseburger, 2 fries.
Sir, this isn't a Wendy's. I'm
Okay.
sorry.
Sorry.
You got a drink?
I think my favorite part is the other side of the tracking and demoing when we were at Josie's place, because he just had this beautiful space that was just full of love. It was him and his wife, and like they would always make us snacks and
incense going.
dinner for us, and he was just so sweet.
For years.
He-
And his cat Gus.
Oh my
No.
gosh.
The
Gus.
Gus.
He has so much love.
He loves pets. So
Mhm.
good. Yeah, that's my favorite part.
There you
Yeah.
go. That was good.
Good job, guys.
Thanks.
So picture this: you're on tour, you're at a gas station for a rest stop. What is your snack of choice?
I'd probably do the Lenny and Larry's cookie with a what are those called? A ghost energy drink.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, any flavor, bro. I mean, the Sour Patch is probably the best, but
Sour Patch Red or blue?
yeah, red. Yeah.
Correct answer.
You just gotta make sure the blue is mid.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Mm-hmm.
It's a well-known fact that if blue is a flavor of something, it's usually better than the rest of the flavors.
Except in this case, my friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
A drink. I'm gonna go with the largest size of essential water I can find,
Mm-hmm.
like this.
Oh, I love
hashtag
those.
Not sponsored. Maybe one day.
Fingers crossed.
Okay. Snack. I mean, I guess it depends on what time of day we're talking,
Mhm.
but I think I'm probably just gonna go with a granola bar.
Oh,
wherever
okay.
The best granola bar available is.
Wow.
That's lame.
Crumbs all over the
Sorry.
band.
Sorry, dude. I would go for the Cheez-Its or something, but I just don't want to feel like shit,
Fair
I
enough.
don't want to
Fair.
get constipated or something.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
Like,
Yeah.
how far into this tour are we? When's the next
Mhm.
stop? There's so many variables that
Although,
go into this.
if you're
Fair point,
shitting
fair
in
point.
like,
Let's say
if you're shitting in the DIY green room bathrooms, you might just want to be constipated.
Very true.
I'm gonna hit them with the LaCroix, whatever. I'll just do whatever flavor they have. I don't want to like pigeonhole myself. I'm just gonna figure out what's good in the moment. And it's got to be purple Dorito. If it's not purple Dorito, what is it?
Mm-hmm.
I think you're single-handedly keeping LaCroix in business because every single
Hey!
time we talk to you, you've got a LaCroix in hand.
Oh yeah.
What flavor do you have?
I have black raspberry.
Ooh,
Although
I haven't had that
I'm-
one.
For the earlier part of this year, I was a turncoat to Aha's raspberry acai.
There you go.
Which is like
Mhm.
one of the best flavors, but either they don't make it anymore, or my Kroger no longer carries it, and I'm devastated.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry to hear that.
Hey, you know what they do carry is the Sao Paulo guava. That's my flavor, baby.
Oh.
I forgot to grab one. I should have one right now, but
Oh, come on, man. Next time. Next time. So on the topic of food, if the band was a dish, what dish would the band be and why?
Ramen
Okay.
bowl.
no katsudon.
Oh, katsu. Well,
Katsudon for sure.
I feel like it'd be ramen with like chicken katsu on top.
I mean that's
Yeah.
also quite good. I make katsudon like once a week.
Oh.
It's my don't expose me.
He's pretty good at it too.
That's good.
That's like my favorite dish of all time. Yeah.
What are we
Mhm.
collecting?
What are we collectively? We are a slice of mushroom pep from Studio 35, which is where we go after band practice sometimes.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay.
Columbus area. Oh God!
Check out
pizza band.
You did this. I was saying we're a bowl of ramen.
Mm-hmm.
You complicated this.
Yeah.
I was trying to be sweet.
All right.
That's it.
So for the last couple questions, we're going to shift completely away from music. So if you could switch lives with any celebrity, who would it be and what would you do?
Paul Rudd for sure.
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is like he's just the guy. I don't know. I feel like I could marry if I married a man,
Mhm.
it would be Paul Rudd.
No, yeah,
Like,
I get
think
it.
even us being both straight, like it would work. Like that's how
Yeah.
cool he is.
Because it's
yeah.
Paul Rudd.
Yeah, because it's Paul Rudd. He can do anything. I don't know.
Exactly. I love him.
I don't know.
Oh God. Sorry, what was the question again? Oh, celebrity. Sorry, I was thinking about Paul Rudd.
Who isn't?
What if we all pick?
Can we all? No,
Just three Paul
that,
Rudds?
It would have had to been Paul Rudd.
Oh.
Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd. I feel like picking another musician would be kind of silly.
Mhm.
I feel like I would want to pick like a visual artist. Gosh, I don't know any like I'm really into entertainment design, like video game concept art stuff, hence the album artwork cover, but I don't know anyone by name well enough to like point someone out.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
I don't want to be an actor. I'm not made for the screen. I'm gonna go Bob Ross.
Oh, I love Bob
Because
Ross.
he's such a example of like positive masculinity. I love him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I'm just gonna have to go with Ryan Gosling
Okay.
because
want to be in Drive.
I just want to be in Drive. I just want to be in Blade Runner.
You're
Mhm.
too soft to be any of the characters he plays.
Well, maybe.
But that's why he trade places.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh,
So he's an actor.
Yeah. Mhm.
All you need is.
You think Ryan Gosling's that hard? No.
Oh, absolutely.
No.
He's a soft little baby.
Oh my god. So if you could have lunch with any celebrity or artist, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
God.
There you go.
I don't know if I want to eat with any of them.
Maybe that's the thing, yeah.
Oh,
I want to grab lunch with Hillary Duff.
Oh,
Hillary
okay.
Duff, if you're watching this, I'm waiting.
Anthony Bourdain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that guy because he knows food.
Hmm.
I mean, if it's a lunch day, it's more casual. So, but Ana de Armas, that's who I would go on a lunch date with. I'm in love with it. I'm not ashamed, Aaron.
I think we all are a little bit.
She's. Yeah, I'll show you. later.
Wait, who? Yeah, I was asking the same question. Who?
You don't know who that is either? Okay, so
No.
the new Marilyn Monroe movie, Blonde.
Oh, yeah.
That's
She's
Okay.
in Knives Out.
she's in
There you
Knives
go.
Out.
Oh, yeah. I know Knives Out. Okay. Yeah,
Knives
yeah, yeah.
Out. Oh.
Yeah,
That's good. Okay. Yeah.
such a
And
good
she's in
movie.
Blade Runner 2049 too.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
Yeah.
the hologram. Joy.
Joy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Perfect.
So for this last question, boom, we're throwing you guys in a horror movie. What you guys is dying first?
It's gonna be Chris.
Funny guy goes first.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or I don't know. But I could also see you being like the charismatic lead.
Well, see, that's the thing though. I have plot armor because I am my personality is a protagonist. So if I
Mhm.
was in a fictitious horror movie, I would be the main character.
Okay.
I've thought about this.
Hey, who's the Aries here?
Hey, but who's the lead?
No,
So I would die last.
I think I would die first because I'm a dirty skeptic. And I would be like, no, this is logical. And then I would die immediately.
Instantly. Yeah.
I'm always the last one left in dodgeball, so I
Look at
think
you.
I would. Yeah.
So we all
That makes sense.
disagree.
Most are kind
Yeah.
of like dodgeballs when you think about it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Mhm.
Just scary ones.
You gotta dodge them.
So as I said, that's all the questions we have today. Is there anything that you guys would like to plug?
We already have
We should plug our upcoming shows.
Oh, yeah.
That might
Mhm.
date this a little bit, but we're playing a show. We're actually playing our dream gig this Sunday. We're playing with Cliff Diver, Michael
Nice.
Sarah Palin, and Arlen Gun Club at
Oh,
sick
Newport,
lineup.
Kentucky, and it's gonna be awesome. You should come out. October 23rd.
Ooh.
I mean, just to bring it back to life here, January 20th is the album release. We probably will have an album release show. We're working on it, but yeah.
Yeah. Pre-order now. Get that merch. Get that vinyl.
Mm-hmm.
In camp, whatever, wherever.
You can be especially cool because in Rock Fact there's a lyric that says "I have a Velociraptor sweater," and now you can go buy a Velociraptor sweatshirt on our merch site.
There you go.
And feel like you're in the song. It's
Mhm.
immersive.
One of the songs.
Oh yeah.
Perfect.
Well, thank you for now, guys. There's been Palette Knife, and we have been the Good Noise Podcast.